What's up, everybody? It's RazaDelta here, and I have an announcement for a series I plan on doing. Remember a while back, I know it's deleted, I did a very brief NBA series. It was like 2 videos, and then my computer crashed. So I deleted that series. But I do want to do a sports series. So here is my series. I'm going to give you guys 5 teams. Now you can choose from these 5 teams, and I'd like to rebuild them and make them contenders. I only want to do a season because MLB 2K13 is right around the corner. There you go. I'm going to be doing a baseball series. So I'm going to give you these 3 teams, and tell me what you think, what you like, if you think about my points and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you these 5 franchises. Number 1, your choice that you can choose is the Houston Astros. Now the Houston Astros, we all know they're horrible. They lost 100 games last year. They really don't have any good stuff on there except for, I think, Jose Altuve, which is a very good second baseman. He bats righty and he's got a lot of speed. Jed Lowry is a decent person. Switch hitter, average speed, average power, pretty average all around. Bud Norris is a decent player too. He's pretty much the ace of the staff. If you don't know what an ace is, that's pretty much the leader of the staff. Like, I'm just trying to make it simpler for any of you people that don't know baseball and make you guys like it and hopefully watch it one day, like your local team in your area. Now, option numero dos, I think I'm going to go with, I'm trying to think. Oh, here we go. I was going through all the stuff in my head. Is the Miami Marlins. Yeah. They did a fire sale. I don't know if you've recently noticed, but they pretty much got rid of all their best players to get a bunch of prospects. And really, the only good player they have left is Giancarlo Stanton. Now, there is a couple of decent players left, like Ricky Nolasco. They just recently signed Juan Pierre. Justin Ruggiano's not that bad. And they have a decent closer in Steve Sheshik. But there's still a lot of holes on this team. They do have a lot of potential, but I think there's still some work to be done. They do have to improve pretty much their whole infield, I would think. Their outfield is acceptable. That's really all I can say about the Miami Marlins. Option 3, my favorite team, the New York Mets. Now, the New York Mets, I chose this because I want to see if you guys would like me to do my favorite team. I really could care less. But the Mets, they have good catchers. They have a good first baseman. Shortstop may need a little work. Ruben Tana's not that bad. But that outfield, oh man, that needs a ton of work. I mean, they really don't have a caliber outfielder out there right now. They have a bunch of pretty much 4th outfielders and 5th outfielders, which is bench players playing in starting roles when they shouldn't be. They have a very underrated pitching staff now, and their bullpen is atrocious as well. They need a lot of help there. So hopefully I can use my baseball knowledge and turn them into a good team, which I hope they do turn out to be a good team this year. But if they don't, oh well. Alright? So that's really all I could say about the Metropolitans. Option numero cuatro is the Minnesota Twins. Minnesota Twins recently had a pretty active offseason. They did get some young pitching, which they did need. If they didn't make those 2 trades involving Denard Span and Ben Revere, then I would say that they would need pitching. But I still think they need pitching even though they made those trades. But they open up more holes. Besides needing at least one more pitcher, I believe, they need a shortstop. They need pretty much need 2 outfield positions. I like their bullpen. It's okay, but they still need, I think, one more strong arm in there. They have a lot of young guys in there, so I think a veteran presence would do them more. So that's all I could say about the Minnesota Twins. And finally, the last one that I would like to choose for you guys to pick is the Colorado Rockies. The Colorado Rockies, my God, their offense is amazing. They have pretty much every place filled, and they're all a bunch of great players. One position I could say might need some help is possibly third base, but that's not really a big deal, I would think. I mean, it's livable to not get a third baseman because of how good their offense is. Now, you're probably saying, why are you choosing this? This team is overpowered. Nope. Come look at their bullpen. And how about take a look at their starting pitching? I mean, my God. You don't even want to look at it. That's how bad it is. Jeez, I mean, I don't even know any of these guys on this pitching staff. I'm looking at them right now. I mean, Jorge De La Rosa, that's really one I can think of off the top of my head. And I'm also looking at his name. Duh. And he just came off Tommy John surgery and barely pitched. Yeah. I do like their closer in Rafael Betancourt, but he's getting up there in age, so we're going to need to improve. I'm thinking of pretty much a pitching overhaul. We're going to need to get younger. But they do have some pieces that we could trade, whether it's trading one of our big offensive pieces and hopefully getting a pitcher or two. That's what I plan on doing with them. But they have a lot of pieces to play with, so this could be... I could turn this into a very good franchise. But those are your 5 choices. Leave your comments in leave a comment below saying which one you would like me to see. Go over the choices again. The Astros, the Marlins, the Mets, the Twins, and the Rockies. Those are your 5 choices. Okay, guys. Thank you for waiting for me to get my computer back, and I have to go now, but as always, take it easy.